For sure did my skill up and my health up.
Perfect.
Didn't-
Welcome everybody to our latest installment of Fallout. We have a new player joining us, Sam, a friend of Mike's from out west.
Hello.
Hey guys, greetings.
Perfect.
Game 14, by the way.
I literally just got the message from Mike about you joining, like when I got home from D&D. So, we'll probably mostly wing it for a character. I think I gave you a blank character sheet there, so you can kind of fill it in at your leisure, sort of thing. We're not a terribly officious bunch in that regard. So last game, Oakland and Rebecca and Smith scouted out the town of Bleaksford, this tiny little, highly radioactive town. Boise sat back because we discovered that you only had one hazmat suit, and because of real life circumstances, B couldn't join us, so it kind of worked out that way. But in the town, they found they didn't find the signal they were looking for. They were looking for a remote control signal that seemed to be directing advanced or augmented Protectron robots that it had been triangulated to this town. But when you got here, what you found instead was a repeater. Somebody was using this radioactive hellhole mainly as a distraction. But some technological know-how managed to grab the repeater and create almost like a bounce-back signal to use the repeater to track down the point of origin. On the way out of town, the three of them decided to stop by a red rocket, as one does, and were accosted by a glowing one that, after a kind of running battle through and around and on the roof of the red rocket, they did finally manage to defeat. Not without some injuries. Smith's is pretty badly beaten up.
Yeah, it's not great.
Rebecca and Oakland are both suffering from hot flashes.
Man, it's too hot out here.
Tell me about it.
But you guys have rejoined up with Boise to begin tracking down the signal. By the time they come back from the town, it is getting dark. It's probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
They've been
we
gone for about 2 days.
Jeez.
We did leave you with Bessie there,
Janice.
the cow, Janice, Janice the Brahmin has been left with you. We made sure to do everything we could to get you hidden in one of the outlier buildings. So you've got like a house that's mostly intact, was what we found. If I remember correctly, it was like 3 games ago. So
Yeah, you got him set up in a little kind of like watch position in a little house. Left him some food and water. Left Janice with him. So he's had a pretty easy time, really.
Certainly
Yeah.
by comparison.
Well, I heard some music from this Benny Hill guy while you were gone. On the radio.
Yeah, it was bad.
oh, that was a hilarious thing because we were both suffering like really badly during it. Oh, that was hilarious. It worked. I mean, it wasn't the world's best plan, but it was better than a plan that killed us.
10% of a plan.
Yeah, Oakland gave it like a half a second of thought and was like, everybody up on the bus. We'll distract it, bring it out here and shoot it while it's down there. And then everybody missed.
Yeah.
And then it ran towards us and we were like, oh, fuck, and started running in different directions. And yeah, then the Benny Hill music kicked in. Dice, gotta love them.
All right. So having your group having rejoined up, the evening is yours.
What'd you find out?
We found a repeater. And do we know where it repeats to, or is that what we're still trying to figure out?
That's what you're still trying to figure out, but you can use it like a beacon almost. You can follow it towards the destination.
Yeah, you kind of point it in the direction, and whatever direction it beeps the loudest is the direction we're going to walk in. And it's not an exact science, but it's not telling us exactly where it is, but we'll eventually find either another repeater and repeat the process, or find the source.
It's about as exact as any science I've seen out here in the wasteland.
Before we go off and frolic further frantically, can you patch me up, please, Doc? I'm a wee bit mucked up.
Yeah, why don't we take the night and maybe a little bit of tomorrow to rest up?
We can heal. We can look around for some stuff. Is there how does crafting work in this game?
You need a workbench.
We have a couple of workbenches back at a base way far away.
That's
and we
really
haven't found
inconvenient.
one yet out here. Yep.
Is there a workbench around here? We could try to look. If we're gonna take the night.
You haven't seen one, but you didn't explore the entire town, so.
Yeah, I think we should, before we go, we should heal. We should see if there's anything cool in here to get. And, then we can go. Also, I took rank 2 in science just for my level up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Oakland kind of looks at the two of you, you and Doc, for a moment, and then looks over to Boise and himself, and then to the single radiation suit that's lying in the corner, and back and says, I'm sure Boise doesn't mind hanging out here, but it's really hard for all of us to get involved in a scavenge in the town.
You good? Well,
I'm trying to make sure that all of us are included and not just 3 of us go gallivanting off out of green. Sorry.
I'm just sitting here thinking about my survival.
It's not good enough to defeat the radiation that'll kill you.
No, I mean as in that's the main thing you use for scavenging.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We could move at half speed and scavenge on the road, right, Chris?
You could.
As we're traveling?
Yeah, if you find anything. I mean, it's a largely undeveloped, stunted forest land and forested areas, but there might be places here and there. Kind of depends what you find along the way.
And we didn't find a bench here in the Red Rocket, did we?
No, not in the Red Rocket, no.
How about behind it?
No.
Go look in the alley. They're usually hitting right
at the rooftop.
It's like,
Yeah,
where the heck is the
this one,
bench? Right?
Yeah. In the town.
Fallout 4, what a pain in the butt.
In Bleakford, you search the apartments. That's where you spent the night. You know that there's a bunch of ghouls, but they seem to be mainly locked in apartments.
Mhm.
You searched the chapel, found some caps on the collection plate. Surely taking those did not curse you in any sort of way. You searched the Slocum Joes, the water tower, which is where you found the putrefied glowing one in the residual water.
I remember that. I swam in that.
You have not fully searched the trailer park or the radio station. Or the
I
housing.
think
Yeah, because I couldn't get into the radio station. But he was barricaded in.
what kind of housing?
It's a mixture. It's kind of in the heart of Bleaksford. Bleaksford is not like a large town, so it doesn't really have like a well-to-do area and a ghetto and stuff like that. And at this point in time, everything is basically run down and disrepair. So it's basically just housing. Looks like there's about 5 houses left standing in this little cluster.
Okay.
Check out the houses and then the radio station. I couldn't get in. The guy barricaded himself in before he died. But there might be some, I don't know, electronics. He might have barricaded himself into some food. I don't know.
I think we should do either. Actually, yeah, you know what? We should do the radio station. I want to do the radio station.
I guess I'll stay behind and let Boise go. His scouting ability is far superior than mine.
Alright.
Remember, yell the magic word ghoul if you see one that isn't us.
I'm probably going to use my fat man and
Yeah, because that's going to do a lot against a ghoul.
unpack it. Oh, the bludgeoning damage will.
Yeah, it's the aftermath. It'll get better.
And just stitches itself back together.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Are you guys going back into town tonight or waiting till the morning?
I'm fine with waiting a little bit. I don't know about the others.
Might be better to have light
Waiting is smarter.
so we don't, step in stuff. People.
All right. So you guys set up some watches just in case. And as you've noticed, like through the town, there is like this, like moderately thick radioactive haze throughout the town. Since you guys spent considerable time here, and both Rebecca and Smiths are very smart. Actually, why don't Rebecca or Smiths give me a science roll?
I'm sciencey.
Me too.
Ooh, what's your science?
So my combined would be an 11 and it's tagged.
My intelligence is 8, my science is 5, so 13.
Ooh,
I'm tagged.
nice. Go for it.
Big brain. Not big enough. Oh, wait, I'm wearing my lab coat.
Oh, there you go.
Smith's always. I mean, it's the only clothing he has, so I'm gonna re-roll that 14. I think. Oh, yeah, it's a lot better.
Oh, very nice. So the two of you start thinking about it, and you know that the radiation is such that it seems to, you seem to feel it after about 10 minutes or so.
Tasty.
So it gives you a little window of opportunity. Mechanically, basically every 10 minutes you're in the village, I roll radiation damage.
And we heal it?
If you take 3 or more at once, you would heal from it, yeah.
So if I hang out in this village for at least an hour, I'm fixed.
Yeah, you'll probably feel better after an hour or so.
I might just
You
hang out here
probably-
for a while.
You guys probably won't be you guys anymore either.
Well, that's I'm working on it.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
Anyways, you guys left to the city, and I'm back in the village. Hey, this eyebot is cool.
Was
Oh,
there
I should tinker it up a little bit.
was there like a hospital or a pharmacy in this town?
There does not seem to be, no.
Rebecca, do you have bone saws?
I don't think I've got one. Let me double check.
I don't need it like now, but for future, the kitchen knife didn't cut it for the
No,
the autopsy.
definitely did not. No, I do not have a bone saw in my stuff on Janice.
Okay. We'll keep an eye for one in the future. And also,
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to keep an eye for ghouls in the future.
That's a good idea too.
What's the other? Yeah, I need stuff to perform autopsies.
Oh,
Mhm.
why?
I want to see if I can fix this as I gesture to myself and also to you.
Oh. Okay.
So I want to see, like, why are we not feral, but they are? Why did that old lady one? Why was she able to say what, tea time? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. You know, what makes them and us different?
I mean, there's got to be something that means that we lived and they didn't.
Mhm.
I don't know how long you've been like this, but I've been like this since the bombs fell. Like it's been a while.
I myself have never thought about how long Smiths has been a ghoul, but probably a good while too. He's got that little twinge in the back of his brain. But yeah, it's definitely been a long time. So yeah, I want to see what if I can fix it, or at least why it happens. But I also need to get into that radio station, other than looking for autopsy equipment.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see if we can get it.
So you guys are going into town in the morning?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it was in the morning. Yes.
Perfect. All right. So you set up your watches. It's quiet. It's peaceful. Periodically, and mainly description for B and for Sam. There are ghouls that kind of wander the streets every once in a while, and periodically you do see Boise. You do see the telltale trail of glowing ones. But by and large, the population of this town seems to be feral ghouls who just lie there motionless until like something like a mole rat or a rad roach gets within like pouncing distance, and then there's a flurry of activity, and then quiets right down again, much like chumming the water for sharks. But the night passes quietly and uneventfully. Nothing seems to come near this desolate radioactive hellhole.
Always a good sign.
So, healing in order. Everybody got 6 hours of sleep at least, so your hit points return to full.
Oh. I'm healed. Woohoo!
For those of you with injuries,
How do I know if I've been, rather, how much damage do I have to take to have an injury? Because I don't think I got one.
your right arm is injured and has been treated.
Oh, okay.
And I believe Rebecca's is as well.
Oh, yeah.
So both of you can roll endurance plus survival. The difficulty is 4 because the previous day involved combat. And for Rebecca, the difficulty is 5 because of your disease.
Ooh.
And sorry.
I got 1 success. I'm gonna keep this splint.
So endurance plus survival, difficulty of 5 for Rebecca. Oh. And incidentally, the difficulty on that test to recover injuries does drop significantly if you're not running around chasing glowing ones throughout a red rocket.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or similar things.
Lucky you.
Would you mind rolling for me, Chris?
Yep. We're just getting to diseases. For the diseased
Yeah.
people.
Good old disease.
Because that's all I got is a disease.
That's all
That's
you
a
got.
Durus -1. Yep.
Tuberculosis
Right now.
hitting hard in the camp.
Yes, because you guys don't have any antibiotics. So again, it is endurance and survival. Difficulty is normally 3 for this particular disease. It goes up to 4. Oakland is still sick, and Rebecca.
I imagine I will be too. Survival?
Survival.
Yeah, that's it. 2 12s. Really?
I think I exhausted all of my good dice rolls last night.
Maybe. And
I might have gotten
Rebecca's
a few
super
successes
omega
in a
set.
Star Trek game last night.
for Sam, who's still in the process of building a character, on the upper right, the little icon that looks like a suitcase is for items in the Foundry sense, and which are things that you can add to your character sheet. And there is a list of under the perk folder. There's all the perks, and you can just drag the ones that you pick to your character sheet.
Are they all there?
Yes, I added all 93 of them.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Just 1 or 2.
Complete with the full write-ups of them and everything as well. And they look like that when I post them in the chat. So morning comes, everybody can cross off the appropriate food and water,
Woohoo.
or booze, or whatever.
Ba-do.
Glug glug, this is healing my pain.
Only your emotional pain.
That's right, because rubbing alcohol is for outside wounds and drinking alcohol is for inside wounds.
Only until things get desperate. In either sense.
And then it becomes a Molotov cocktail.
Oh, maybe.
Although because it actually could matter, what alcoholic beverage do you have left to consume?
I don't have any.
I have to check the Google. One moment here. Where's my...
Let me check the Google.
Yeah, I literally have sheets for this, man. We have a group sheet for all of our items and stuff. Where is it?
Because if you have any bourbon, as much as it is irresponsible of me to say have a shot of bourbon when you get up in the morning, it does allow you to re-roll a d20 on endurance tests.
You can
Well,
actually
it's-
drink away your pain.
I have one bourbon.
One bourbon, one shot, one beer.
I mean, it's not gonna help you on these like difficulty 4 tests, but important to keep in mind down the road for sure. The
Absolutely.
the different
Yeah.
alcohols
I'll
actually
have
have
that
different
whiskey.
benefits.
I'll start my morning with a good strong whiskey.
Oh, there you go.
Some whiskey
Breakfast of champions.
Right?
and law enforcement marshals.
All right. So, Boise and Rebecca and Smiths are the ones headed into town?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, does anybody have some extra bullets? I currently have one
My bullets are
that I'm.
What caliber?
Oh, I'm just gonna shoot a light pistol.
Oh, let me check. I don't think I got any for that.
Are you looking for 38 rounds? Because I'll give you 64
yeah.
right now out of our ammo kit.
Woo!
Here you go. And I'm going to take the last 72 fusion cells and add them to my character sheet. Could you add those to my character sheet? My laser rifle's out of bullets.
Your Wazer rifle?
Yeah, my laser rifle for my best friend Billy.
So you gave me how many bullets?
64.
Hey, Billy, remember me?
Oh no.
All right. You load up
Right,
the energy rifle. Pass some bullets over to Rebecca.
I take my 2 mini nukes and I grab my Fat Man and this give them 2 stim packs for Boise and the diluted stim pack just in case while they're away and a rat away just in case you need it, Boise. It's like I was lucky and I didn't breach the suit, but you're a better fighter than me. You're probably getting to a lot bigger of a scrap than I would.
There's a good chance of that, unfortunately.
And yeah, I wanted to make sure that you are prepared. And hey, you, Professor, come here. Come here, my friend. All right, add down to your character sheet. You were going to put down, instead of wearing your lab coat all the time, you're going to take tough clothing. Because you can take the tough clothing and the armor. Okay, and then I'm going to outfit you with a, let's see, a sturdy raider left leg, a sturdy raider right leg, a sturdy raider left arm, and a sturdy raider right arm. And then a
Do we have any more of those?
heavy raider torso. I am out of sturdies now, but here are a full set of welded for you, raider. A
For
full
who?
set
Me or Rebecca?
for Rebecca. Actually,
Because
you
right
know what?
now I've just got
I'm
a
sorry,
leather
Doc.
chest piece and a leather right leg.
Yeah, you. I'm sorry, Professor. Doc needs the heavier armor, so can you give her the sturdy stuff?
How do I?
I'm sorry, man. And you take the welded stuff.
Sure.
And Boise, what are you wearing?
Uh,
I think you and
so
I were wearing like combat armor, weren't we?
I've got heavy raider arms, heavy raider chest, heavy synth right leg, regular raider left leg, and a middle helmet.
Okay, take a welded left leg instead. So replace your regular ones with welded ones.
Yeah.
And then if you get the groups have access, you guys all have access to the Google Sheet. So
Yeah,
can
I
you
just brought it open.
add things? You see me deleting the last bit of the sturdy stuff right now. So there's
So I
a full
have a-
sturdy outfit. Yeah, you should have it, Rebecca. Full
Okay.
sturdy raider armor.
Chris, it's not in the. It's not in Foundry.
It's just, well, it'll be listed under raider armor, and sturdy is
Oh,
oh,
there it is.
armor mod. Did you find it?
I found
you for-
Heavy Raider arms, Heavy Raider chest piece, Sturdy Raider leg, Sturdy Raider leg.
Yeah, I may not
It's
have
just-
added all of the armor that you guys have picked up along the way.
It's okay. 2 of those left, with 3 of those left, and yeah, if you wouldn't mind adding your armor components that you had to the sheet. These are the items that we keep on Janice. Chris, can you add 2 mini nukes? I think I already have the Fat Man on there on my sheet. Yeah. And then, yeah, I vote 2 stim packs. Boise, can you add those 2 stim packs to your character sheet?
Yeah. I'm also going to grab some of the 10mm while I'm in there, just to up my ammo count.
Right. Doc, take the diluted stim pack with you.
Okay.
And yeah, Boise, take a Radaway, at least one of them.
Yep.
I'm going to take, I already marked them off of the thing for you, okay?
Okay.
And then you're taking, how many 10 mil you need?
I already took it off.
Oh, sweet. We should only have 100 of the 38 left, and 0 fusion cells left in the inventory. 0 mini nukes left. So yeah, England looks a little insane, loading up a laser rifle and getting his mini nukes ready up in the window and just waiting while you guys shove everything into Janice's packs while she's sitting in the garage, close the door, and then fuck off into radiation hell there. Enjoy.
How bad could it possibly be?
Well, thank you for saying that before we get out there.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Guys,
So just so I can make sure that everybody has the right armor on their character sheet. So what are those?
Aiden should have welded Raider, a full set except for a helmet, because we don't have any helmets.
He's got an army helmet already, actually. So
Oh, perfect. Then yeah, he's covered.
I've got
Um,
heavy raider chest piece, tough clothing. It says.
oh, you took the heavy raider one? Okay. Then I'll add the raider chest piece back in, the welded raider chest piece.
I don't know. That's just what was put on. It's just what was dragged to my character sheet. I don't even know from where.
If you click on the briefcase at the top of the right side menu,
Okay.
all right, what's
there's a gear and then open armor.
what's the resistance on the welded raider arm?
2-2.
I don't even see welded in the raider armor.
It's a modifier for. It's a mod, so
Yeah. You got to click on Raider, and then you got to click on the mods, and you got to find all the little things, and yeah, it's a stack, a tree actually, right? Because you can get welded with other benefits if you can get high enough to your armor modifying.
well, welded's +1/+1 to Raider.
Said I've got the
+1
legs.
physical, +1 energy, +1. Yeah,
You said
there's
I've
just
got
better ones.
welded legs too.
One sec here, I'll add it on.
Oh, okay.
Welded arms, welded legs, and you said you took the heavy raider torso, so that's marked off. And then Rebecca will have the better one. What the hell was the name of it again?
Sturdy Raider.
Sturdy, yes. The sturdy stuff.
So I've got the leg and the arm, or sorry, I've got both legs on my sheet, Chris. I just don't have anything past that.
Okay,
The arms of the torso.
okay, I'll get it in.
There's
I will wait patiently.
And then, yeah, Boise's got the radiation suit. I'm just going to leave that written on the thing, though.
Yeah,
And as we need it, we can just, trade it around until we get more. And then, yeah, when we need engineering suits, we've got engineering suits as well. We got a lot of stuff for sale.
Okay, so what am I adding to Rebecca's?
Sturdy,
Sturdy chest,
Raider armor.
Sturdy Raider chest, and Sturdy Raider arms.
And you only have a 38 pipe pistol?
Yep.
because she doesn't shoot much because she's not that accurate.
Nope.
I understand that, but let's give her
There's-
something
yeah.
that's a widespread, like the double barrel shotgun air trigger sawed off, and these 7 shotgun shells that we have in stock. Here you go, Doc.
I just repeated Doc's point of view when it comes to when it came to passing out guns last time.
Wait, what? Sorry.
All right,
What are you doing?
That's
Your
Doc,
professor.
Dr. Doc.
Yeah, your professor. I address you as professor.
I'm Doc.
Yeah, Doc is Doc. She's the medic. She's Doc. She's patched me up more than once, and I owe her my life. So please, Boise, make sure you take extra special care of her. You see, like, survivor guilt, because she took a freaking nasty hit and just about died in his place a couple of missions ago. Yeah, he felt really bad about that.
somebody who has access, what is the Sturdy Raider arm DRs?
Second, I actually had that chest open.
Saves me flipping back and forth and things.
Yeah. I almost had it marked. I'm right there. We go. Sturdy Raider is 2-2.
Legs are 2-2 as well.
Yeah.
Torso?
Yeah, it's all 2-2. Raider's consistent. So is combat armor, but more valuable, less weight.
Yeah. And I believe I have a mix of combat and other stuff on my sheet already.
Yeah.
I'm already loaded up because we did that a while ago when you and me had found all of that armor. Ages ago. Yeah. Ages ago.
Perfect.
And I mean, that's why, what was the gal's name again?
Malibu.
Yeah, Malibu. That's why Malibu's got like full synthetic armor on, because
Yeah.
we made sure that she was outfitted because she was the face. But then, because she was outfitted already, you and I split every other good thing that was in there. Because you and I never had a problem getting our hands dirty and up front and close and personal with violence.
I
Through a
tried to
laser beam
avoid
and a big
that.
bullet.
Oh, Chris.
Yes.
When we leveled up, did our luck reset?
Nope.
Okay, want to double check.
Luck resets when you complete a quest or a milestone
Okay.
in the quest, and no longer one.
Righty.
All right, I think I have everything adjusted for armor and for weapons.
The double barrel sawed off and air trigger shotgun for her and 7 kills. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Got it. And I know
Um,
I know B knows Foundry well enough that he can add in his things.
Yeah, I already took care of it all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. And I'll be at my PC in 2 moments here.
All right. 20 minutes or so of like reconfiguring equipment. Thankfully the screen is paused while you do so, and no monsters come to attack you. And you guys set off into the town. Boise, it does take a moment or two of adjusting movement for the hazmat suit because it's a little bit bulkier than what you're used to. But it's nothing that's going to slow you down or penalize you in any way.
Oh, good.
And as you make your way into the town, there is like this radioactive fog seems to kind of hover around your knee level. For Rebecca and Smith's, it's tingly, but it does make things on the ground very difficult to see, like potential corpses and feral ghouls and the like. But with some careful thinking and having learned that, generally speaking, unless you step directly on them, they leave Rebecca and Smith's alone, and you guys can kind of point them out to Boise, so he can give them a wide enough berth to not basically not aggro them.
Always much appreciated.
You gotta watch out for them, corpses that aren't dead.
And in the northeast part of town, you do make your way to WKAK Radio, serving the Tri-County area. Should be Tri-State area. There should be a Phineas and Ferb call out there. It's a very small building. The front door, Rebecca, you actually got into the building itself. It was just a recording booth that you couldn't get into, the producer's booth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And everything is as you left it. And as you kind of peek through the window into the recording booth, you can see that there's like the skeleton of the DJ kind of sprawled over the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And the desk is pushed up against the door on the inside.
You may not smash the glass.
You definitely could if you would like to.
It'll make a lot of noise.
Okay. Well, only with 3 people, we can probably push it past.
Yeah, we can give her a whirl.
So everybody can roll strength plus athletics, but 2 of you are assisting, so you only roll 1 die.
Who wants to lead?
I have a 6.
I have a 5.
I think you're leading.
It sounds like I'm leading. Yep.
I have.
Oh dear God.
Strength plus athletics.
Yep.
4.
And you do have action points here in the pool if anybody wants to.
Yeah. I'll buy a die to bring myself up to 3.
All right, so 3 dice.
Unfortunately, the hazmat suit prevents me from wearing my clothing that would give me a bonus, a reroll option.
Yeah. You can take the hazmat suit off. Just here to help. So, yep.
A little radiation is good for the bones.
All right, and I need strength and athletics 1 die from
Oh yes.
Smith and Rebecca.
Well, that's about as good as I can make when I'm not going to blow a second luck.
Yeah, there's yeah. I'm not helping you much.
Good news is I've got some give, but bad news is I'll be here all day before I can even get my foot in. At this rate.
All right. So straining with all of your might, which is not considerable.
Yeah.
There's a scraping sound as the desk moves in enough for you to, get a little bit of little space in there, and then kind of like wedge your body in and kind of push with your legs, and eventually like force this door open. The skeleton sprawls on the floor, kind of like shatters.
Oh, I thought it was sprawled on the floor judging us. I mean, I could see that too.
And inside there is like a little trapdoor that leads up to the roof for it to access the radio tower. And the booth is mainly empty. You do see that there's a very rusted pipe pistol. When you look down, the DJ skeleton does have like an entrance wound on the side of its head.
Oh.
And then there's like a clipboard, which does count as a junk, because Fallout. And there's like a note that's scrawled on it.
What's the note say?
The note says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have an urgent update. Unnamed sources in Bleaksford have informed me that our own mayor has cut a deal to turn our town into a dumping ground for hazardous waste material for a period of no less than 26 consecutive months." And then in brackets, it says, "Note to self, get the listeners angry. The madder they are, the more they listen. The more they listen, the bigger the advertising revenue."
Okay.
Well, I mean, he wasn't wrong on any of those counts. Sadly.
Any of you guys from around here, or were around here?
Nope.
No.
How far are we from like Washington?
Like the other side of the country.
I know nobody here.
Well, you should go around and introduce yourself. Make friends. Run for mayor.
Hi, I'm Smiths. Nice to meet you.
Sounds like a vote for you.
Can I try to scavenge for anything I can use for science?
Yes, you can give me a scavenge roll. It is perception and surveillance.
Surveillance?
Survival.
I believe it's time for me to survey.
It is the heat. It is melting my brain.
I understand. Are you sure you don't want me to do that role?
Yeah, you could probably take a look at it. I feel like I'm doing the Spaceballs combing the desert. We ain't
Yeah.
found shit.
Well, I know where I'm rerolling.
Ooh, very nice.
Ah!
All right. So yeah, you guys take a few minutes to
Is this the
look
kind of stuff you're looking for?
take out the desk drawers, look underneath the desk, and you do find two bags of potato crisps,
Ooh.
a still sealed but quite warm bottle of beer.
Nah. Pretty sure that won't bother the person that's going to drink it.
And in one of the desk drawers, you find like 10 caps.
Not a lot of science to be going around, bro.
It's only a radio station.
I guess I was hoping for circuit boards and the equipment.
Now we got to go to Circuit Board City.
You think they're
By Best-
franchised? Are they
By Best
franchised?
Fry.
If they're franchised, we can hit every single one. Well, darn. Oh well.
I just know it'll be more reliable than Vertiform City.
We've been to Bird City, and that's what got us there.
So while you guys are taking a look around here, we'll switch back over to Oakland, back at the camp.
All right.
Seems like a convenient time to introduce Sam's character, where Oakland is sitting there all by himself.
Chilling, Mac, relaxing, all cool. Oakland's just chilling at this old house that's kind of decrepit. Still standing for some reason.
And yes, so for Mass, you've been traveling the area for a while, hoping to find a settlement, hoping to maybe find work, and you've probably been watching these folks for a little bit, trying to determine whether they're whether they're the sort of people that are going to jump you, or whether if push comes to shove, if you could take them. And then you see like a bunch of them kind of split off, leaving just one left alone.
Yeah. Good.
But feel free to describe yourself as you approach.
Oh God, that parts. Yeah. So, human. Round 2. Kind of been here and there. Got a bunch tools on me, used to work. Yeah. That generic.
Unfortunately, it seems I'm a little glitchy right now. I didn't understand.
Oh, okay, I thought I might have been the only one that he was cutting out with.
Oh yeah. Wait a second.
Yeah, your audio is really kind of in and out.
Is this better?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, I've changed my mic just to make sure there was no feedback. But
Understandable. My system does that sometimes when it decides it's switching to my secondary mic, and it doesn't tell me.
I've changed it to manuals earlier, but yeah. Okay, I'll start again then. So I'm human for the most part. Around 6'2", kind of big guy, with bunch of tools. I've been working with my hands and looking for works or some entertainment.
So you're a survivor?
Yeah, pick that one.
Okay. I watch you for a few moments, realize I'm carrying a fat man, and I'm okay.
I've got a fat man, and I'm okay.
Right? From the second story window, the head peeks out, and you see that guy that got left behind. Tall, skinny fellow, doesn't look to be particularly strong, but the glasses and pocket protector for his pens and scientific equipment seems to give away an air of intelligence. He looks down at you with keen eyes for a few moments and calls out, how can I help you?
Yeah, well, not much. Been looking for work.
Oh man, you are so far out in the middle of nowhere for this work.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've been doing that for the past couple of years now.
Well, what do you do?
Well, mostly hunting and contract jobs. Not much. Killing stuff. That's the fun parts.
Oh, mercenary. Okay.
A little bit.
Did we ever name our group out of character?
No,
No.
I don't think we had a name now.
We're just a bunch of people wandering around.
Well, we're a group of wandering mercenaries as well. While I can't speak for the others, you're welcome to stay here while we wait for them.
Yeah, well, I have nothing more to do, so yeah.
All right. Oakland will pop his head back in and head downstairs, and you hear the scraping as he pulls like a table out of the door. You can actually see through the door because there's a big hole in it. All out, right? Yeah. Invite you in and give you a brief rundown of what we are. We're a band of good luck mercenaries that travels the Bandlands here and clears out trouble that's affecting the regular folk. Right now, we're hot on the trail of a group of Enclave.
Yeah.
I think it's Enclave that have been controlling some super advanced robots. We're just waiting for companions needed to go into town to check a couple other things quick. And unfortunately, we're only limited to one radiation suit. So you can join me here by the fire, relax for a bit. You so much as raise a hand to touch that gun at your side, and I will fill you with radiation. More than that, head nods to the glowing pit of a city behind you. More than that can do. A friendly warning out of, it seems, out of character of, you're welcome to come and sit down, but if I see you touch your irons, I'll shoot you first.
Sure thing.
Much like most survivors in the wasteland, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That gives us a couple of hours of chatting back and a bit about each other.
Perfect. Right. Meanwhile, back in town. What are you guys up to?
Alright, so that seems like pretty much everything that this place has. Anything else that was you had to check still?
We can go hit the trailer homes or the homes.
I think we ought to do both before we go back. I mean, as long as the radiation suit's still in one piece. Then we can just leave this place behind. What do you think?
Whichever one you want to go to next, I'm game.
Run up by
Which
me.
one was closer?
From where you are at the radio station, the homes are probably closer. The trailer park is on the outskirts of town.
Alright, let's go to the houses.
Alright.
And then we'll hit the trailer park on the way home. Or the way back to camp. And then we'll head out.
Sounds golden.
Sorry if you were really bored when we left you behind and came in here the first time, but this place is not the greatest. We thought we might find some, folks like us in here, but everybody was already
Kind of puts a damper on everything.
a little bit. I mean, we were hopeful, but that's what I get for getting my hopes up, right?
It is sadly how it goes.
Yeah.
Right. So you make your way to the kind of the heart of the town. Like I said, there's like 5 houses that are still standing. You take some time carefully going through them. Give me a perception and survival.
Woo. Oh. Still getting used to using a different browser most of the time. Boop.
Nice. Right. So it takes you a while, like an hour or so, to kind of go through each of these houses carefully. On the lookout for, weakened floors, traps, anything of that nature. It looks like this area has been picked clean, except in the largest of the standing houses. And in one of the bedrooms in that house, you find a safe.
Looky.
How big is the safe?
Oh, it's like Fallout safe sized.
Okay.
So like it's a good size safe. It's not like a little wall safe. It's like a standing on the floor safe.
Yeah.
And
It's like an office personal safe as opposed to an apartment personal safe.
Exactly.
Or host.
And it is locked.
Anybody able to pick locks?
I've got some little bit of skill in it, and I've got some bobby pins too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were just a little bit better than me at that. And I got dainty little fingers.
Yeah, but right now they're all encased in that. Like, right now, your dainty little fingers ain't so dainty, my friend. Those
No.
are. Yeah. I have to say, that is one advantage. I don't have to, deck up quite that, quite like that anymore.
I'm just glad that my trigger guard on my rifle has the option of being popped off for stuff
Holy
like
cow.
this.
Right? Because, man, that would be incredibly awkward. I'll dig around for my bobby pins.
All right.
And then I will try to pick the lock.
All right. Perception and lockpick.
Yep.
Difficulty is 3, goes down to 2 because of the bobby pins. In case you want to spend action points.
I probably should have. But I had already clicked the die. Clicked the rules, so. Well, shit. I mean, I've got more. If you want to give it a shot. Does the bobby pin break, Chris?
No, it only breaks if you roll a complication.
Oh, okay.
I can give it a try.
Give it a try. Maybe you could remember to spend the extra die before you hit the roll.
The important question, do you take the gloves off or not?
No, I'm not taking the gloves off, so I'll deal with the increased difficulty with my 3 successes.
All right. Perfect. So difficulty is 3, goes down to 2 because of the bobby pin, goes up to 3 because of the hazmat suit. So it's tough to pick a lock wearing a hazmat suit and using a bobby pin. But you do manage to get it open.
Yeah, normally I'd have like my knife in my mouth while I do this to keep my jaw from going.
Yeah. And inside, there's a couple of stacks of pre-war money.
Ooh, I'm rich.
Worth 36 caps.
Ain't actually half bad.
There is a large caliber pistol.
Ooh.
It is a 44.
Well, hello. Oh, we already got one of these. We just don't get the ammo. Damn it.
And there are 3 bullets in it.
Oh. Well, I'll put that one in my back pocket for now.
And there's also a contract from Triton Material Disposal, a subsidiary of Poseidon Energy, that basically outlines terms of agreement between the mayor and Triton Material Disposal to allow them to dump hazardous waste at the dump outside of town for 26 months.
Oh, the one the radio was talking about.
Yeah. And as you kind of like read the contract, it doesn't say anything about safely store.
I wonder if he even knew how to. I wonder if this stuff even could be safely stored.
Oh, there's ways and means, my friend. There's ways and means.
But yes,
Just the lack of any effort is the problem.
0 effort.
Yeah.
It looks like it was a matter of like back the truck up to the dump and push the barrels off. The same care is given to disposing of the hazardous material as people use when getting rid of an old mattress.
I mean,
Sounds about right.
Sometimes they're just as hazardous.
Not likely, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, dear God. Yeah.
Right. And then you guys are making your way to the mobile homes?
Mm-hmm.
Aye, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the mobile home park is in the northeast town. There's like 5 trailers in total. All of them are in various states of dilapidation. Rusted out, very, very poor condition. And somebody can give me perception and survival.
Ooh, I wonder who.
Mine would be 10. Sorry, mine would be 11 tagged.
Yeah. I'm also 11 tagged. Or, sorry, I'm 14 tagged.
Oh, well, go for it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it came up the my endurance for a moment.
We're doing what? Sorry.
Boise's giving me perception survival.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as you kind of like look at these, and like I said, there's like holes in them where you can see inside some of them. They're largely just rusted hulks. You don't really think there's going to be anything too much of value, and you do see some like very large cockroaches skittering away from the light as the sun continues to crest, skittering underneath some of these. There are definitely rad roaches in the area.
I don't think there's much here, guys.
But with 2 successes in one of the trailers, through like the hole in the wall, you see like a wooden table and like some test tubes and beakers, some tubing.
Oh, there's something on that table though. Something sciencey. It looks like almost.
Mm.
Oh?
Yeah, it's like some test tubes, beakers, stuff. Might be a chem station though.
Is it a chem station?
Can't tell from here.
Oh wait, where is it? Sorry.
In that trailer over there. My
Yeah.
point is, I make my way towards it with gun out.
Well, I will draw my energy pistol and go with them.
Alrighty.
I won't draw any gun, but I'll go with them.
I will get out my artist tablet and draw a pistol. Art. Whoops.
Yeah. All right.
I think I threw my book in there.
So as you kind of make your way and kind of carefully and kind of like peek through the rusted the rusted wall of this trailer, there are a fair number of rad roaches in here, probably a dozen.
That is a lot.
But there is also a chem bench.
I haven't seen this many roaches since my cousin's wedding.
I kind of really want that chem bench.
It would be nice.
Well,
Kinda.
I mean, it's a dozen rad roaches, but at the same time, from my point of view, it's only a dozen rad roaches.
Get them, boys. Go.
You may as well. You should just add the Z at the end of that. Get 'em, boy, Z. Get out of the way.
Get them, Boise. Go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think he was around for when the rad roach.
All right, I'm gonna lead off with a hunting rifle shot on the rad roaches
All right.
before we get into closer range.
Okay. Basically, we're going to say, like, there's away from the trailer and then kind of like at the trailer, and then inside the trailer is 3 different zones.
Okay. So I'll be outside the trailer because I have medium range
Okay.
when I shoot. Surprise. Oh, wow. Good thing I still get one of these. Oh, that could have been better. Could have been better. I'll just leave it at that.
Yep, but 2 is a hit.
Yeah.
That is more than enough to kill a Radroach.
You know what? I'll spend the other AP to translate that into 2 of them.
All right. Okay, so with these guys.
Now it's time for the 44.
I think you guys all go before Radroaches do.
Nice.
So it's Boise, then Smiths, then Rebecca, then Radroaches. Right. So Boise, you're up.
Yeah. Well, now I'm going in because everyone loves a hero. Oh. Second. Funny because I gave it ammo, but because it's not directly attached to the gun, it's telling me I can't shoot it.
Give me 1 sec here, I can fix that for you.
Yeah. No. Alright. I'll adjust the count, it's good. Never mind, you got it. I'll get rid of the other one.
Okay, perfect. That should work for you.
Still says ammo not found. That's just... But let me close that and try again.
No, got it. It's just I gotta change the name.
Yeah.
That should do it for you.
There we go, yep.
That is a hit.
Well, thank goodness for Vicious.
That definitely blows away a Radroach.
Yeah.
Alright, that will take us to Smiths. So yes, so Boise fires off a couple of rifle shots in and then breaches into the room. There's a loud retort from inside.
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot a Radroach.
Get away from the cake!
Bang. Do I do better with no? I'd like to whiff it all. I might accidentally shoot the pig.
No, that's what complications are for.
Oh.
Alright, Rebecca.
I will pull my gun.
Okay.
And I will try to shoot something with my pipe gun.
Okay. Are you going into the trailer?
I would rather not.
Alright, so it's difficulty 3 then.
Okay. Let's see here. And I will use center mass.
Okay.
And it's sorry, small agility.
On your weapons tab, if you just click the weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I would like to re-roll that 20
Alright.
because that's what center
Yep.
mass will let me do.
Yep.
Well, that's much better.
That is still a miss though.
Okay.
Alright, some more shots. Meanwhile, back outside the town for Oakland and Mass, you guys hear gunfire echoing over the distance.
You guys just having a friendly conversation and then pew 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 pew.
Bang!
Yeah, that one too.
I don't have anything here that'll let me distance.
No, this is
I kind of expected it, so.
It's a perfect background noise to small talk.
Right? Go, Boise, go.
all right. So one of them is going to try to, or a group of them is going to try to bite Boise.
Stay away.
Ooh, 2 successes. On the head.
Yeah. Darn my 2 defense head. I need 3, damn it. 3. Oh my god.
3 damage.
Well, good thing I only take 1, but damn.
And 1 in radiation.
Yep.
It's not too bad. At least the other people shot at them to draw some of them off of you.
Ah,
These ones are
they're
going.
on my face.
They're on your face. Ooh. None and a complication. What's a good? I'll just say that basically, as these things are trying to swarm over Rebecca, one of them accidentally, as you kind of like instinctively, like rear back, one of them basically gets under your foot and dies. Reducing their numbers seems like a good complication. And on Smith. Ooh, they're gonna bite Smith.
Uh-oh.
On your arm.
No, not again.
Your left arm this time.
Oh,
Yum, 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 yum.
For only 1 damage.
I don't even think that goes through my armor.
You have 0 armor?
Oh,
Should
my
have 2.
left arm? Yeah, my left arm has 2.
Yeah, so you take none.
Yeah.
Alright, back around to Boise. These things are all over the place.
Ah. Well, time to line up a shot and with an aim and then shoot.
That is a hit. You could reroll the 17 with the aim.
It's like, why wouldn't I for AP?
Perfect. There you go.
And
Oh,
yep,
okay.
that AP was spent along with the last round
That's a lot
to
of
get 2 of
damage.
them.
Okay, perfect. Blam, 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 blam. For those of you out on the hill watching, more gunfire. Much more gunfire. Smiths.
I'm gonna laser gun one.
All right.
Shoo. What if I get polar opposites?
Well, 2 successes is enough to hit now that they have closed distance with you.
That's good. Shoo. Oh,
Shoot, shoot.
I should probably roll my damage. I'm just gonna make the noises in the hopes that they go away.
That's not how it works.
5.
5 damage is enough to kill a Radro.
Woohoo! So much better than killing a ghoul. Oh no, I unplugged my ears.
And since you also
I'm not
rolled
surprised. Do you even use them?
Ears are plugged in.
basically, kind of in panic, you fire off a couple of extra shots, so cross off 1 more ammunition.
Oh no, my fusion cells. So I fired 3 times.
Yep. Rebecca.
I'm going to try to shoot one in the torso again.
Okay. That is a hit.
Shocking. How do I... It's been a while since I played a combat character. How do I do my damage? Oh, never mind. I click the little damage button.
Yep.
Not great, but
When it works, it's very convenient.
yeah.
This one. Well, red roaches aren't intelligent, so it'll attack Boise. All by his lonesome.
All by himself.
Oh, look at that. 3 successes on a target number of
Uh-oh.
6. Right on your left leg.
God, my leg.
For nothing.
Oh, its feelers are whacking against my leg really
Thunk,
accurately.
thunk, thunk, thunk. It's like a slight clipping issue. It can't hit your hitbox. That is two of them left on Smiths. And 2 of them left on Rebecca. Alright. Back around to Boise.
Ooh. Well, there's only the one left in here with me?
There's only 1 left in here with you.
Okay, I'm gonna go change zones. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna change zones. I'm gonna use my hunting rifle to help them out.
Alright.
Like, what am I thinking? Oh, I got one last luck. God damn it. I don't want to shoot one of you guys.
2 successes is a hit.
Yeah. Guys are lucky I like you.
Who were you helping?
Doc. Rebecca.
Alright.
Because, she's helped me out before, and we also had a certain impassioned speech by Oakland before we set out.
That's true.
Threatening speech by Oakland.
Alright. That will take us to Smiths.
I am going to shoot at another rat roach. Are there any in my zone? Actually, do I need to move?
Yeah, no, they're in your zone. Basically, you and Rebecca and these 3 Radroaches are in the same zone.
I'm abusing the fact that it missed
I'm just gonna keep
doing
missing.
anything to me.
Alright. Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm going to try to shoot one in the quote-unquote torso again.
Okay. Kind of backs up and hisses at you.
I'll re-roll the 16. That's better.
That's a hit.
Yay!
It is still alive.
Yeah,
Pipe guns, yay.
pipe guns don't do a lot of damage, no.
That is not going to hit Boise.
Ooh.
That is going to hit Smiths. On your head, one of them flaps up, bites you in the head.
It's like, you aren't using this.
For 2 damage and 2 radiation. Which does not get through. Well, the radiation gets through, but you don't care.
I heard Smith screaming, "Oh no, radiation!"
And that one is going to bite Rebecca on the left leg.
Oh,
For 1 physical, 1 radiation.
How much what, sorry?
Smith got bit on the head, but your helmet stopped it, and you don't care about the radiation. And Rebecca got bit on the left leg for 1, which I don't think gets through your armor, and you don't care about the radiation.
nope.
That will take us to Boise.
Well, continuing my not getting much aiming in as I realize I'm pretty low on 308. I'll switch to my 10mm. I go into the same group with them to try and pick them off of Rebecca.
It's like Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, where they're comparing cost of ammunition.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Nice.
a hit and an action point. That is enough to kill the one on Rebecca.
And I'll spend the AP to make it 2 in the zone.
Okay, perfect. Smiths, you're up.
How many rad roaches are even still left?
2. Oh,
The one I'm ignoring is one of them.
and no, sorry, there's 3 altogether.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm gonna shoot the one closest that I have the best chance of missing at. So I'd like to miss again. Wow. Why can I not shoot?
Panic.
Because you specifically asked to miss.
In that case, I succeeded.
Dice don't do sarcasm, man.
Rebecca.
I will try to shoot it in the torso.
Right.
Wait, there's 1 or 2 left.
There's 2 left. 2 left outside, 1 inside with Boise. That is a hit.
That is it.
Still
Not much
alive.
damage wise. Yeah, it's not surprising.
These things can take your 38 all day long. This one is going. Yeah, they're not smart. It's just gonna keep trying to attack Boise. Like the feelers are like caressing your leg.
If I didn't know better,
That's
I
what
think I have a
you
friend to take home, but I know better.
Ooh, that is a shitty roll. We'll do that. All right, Boise, there is 1 in there with you and 1 outside.
I'll deal with the one with me first. It's only fair. Sorry, boy.
That is a hit and an action point. Still alive.
Yeah.
Smiths.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it in one hit.
Oh my god, I hit.
You did hit.
Woo!
He just looked at me with those sad feelers. I couldn't finish it off.
Oh,
In a
I
clean
fired
shot.
another, what, 2 shots that I missed?
It should auto track your ammo for you.
Oh, I don't think it actually was.
It's supposed to if you're using your gun.
Yep.
Weird. Okay. Well. Fire. Oh my, wow. I shot that one with a vengeance.
Alright. Rebecca.
Is the one alive still outside?
No, it is inside.
It's
You hear
inside.
thrashing around, shooting from inside.
I will. Can I squeeze my way inside and shoot?
Yes. You can move one
Okay,
zone and
I
shoot.
will. I will do my best to try to hit it in the quote unquote torso. I will reroll that 19. No.
Right. Boise.
All right, little guy, you gotta go. Sorry.
It looks up at you with like puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a miss.
Yeah, and I didn't say I was aiming. It's the puppy dog eyes, guys. I swear.
Yeah, you kind of like, you know, pull your trigger and there's like something inside it goes sproing.
Oh no!
So reduce the weapon's damage rating by 1.
Oh, you have to take it apart.
Yep. It still fires, but if you suffer another complication with it before it gets repaired, it will probably break.
Ugh. Okay.
Smiths.
There's still.
There is still a radroach left alive inside.
Oh my god. Okay. We're going for it. And. Oh, it does have a track there. 1.
1 is a miss.
No!
All right, Rebecca, it's all up to you.
We're fucked.
Cleared the road.
I'll try.
Save me
I'll
from my
try to
crisis.
hit it center mass. I'm trying.
Oh, there you go. That is a
Hey, 3
hit.
successes.
Sadly, no action points because you're sick, but
Yeah, we'll see how much damage I can do.
oh,
All of it.
there you go. With a vengeance.
Yes!
Does it actually die?
It does.
No, it's immortal.
Rebecca does- I mean, I was starting to wonder. Rebecca does a little happy dance.
I got it! Stupid roaches. Urgh. Didn't like them before the war, don't like them now.
Right.
But now that you have taken a look around, there's a bunch of radroaches here that you guys can butcher for radroach meat.
Sounds like an
Oh
idea.
yeah.
And taking a look, this is a functional chem workstation.
Nice.
And there is a dose of jet kind of sitting on it. It's
Ooh.
basically a meth lab.
Great.
Oh,
I mean, whatever works, I guess. But
who wants the jet?
I'll take it.
Right. And then how does cooking chems work?
You need the chemist perk.
Oh no.
Well, not for all of them. For most of
For most of them.
Oh, I have chemist.
Yep, and then it's just a matter of deciding what you want to make and gathering the ingredients for it.
Oh god. Well, does anybody want anything?
That's a silly question. Have you looked at the chem list?
No, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to find it.
Page 164.
164. Chems. Hey! Do I have anything I can use or enter to cook up some like antibiotics? I hear we have some diseases running rampant.
You would need rare materials, which you have. You need some purified water. You need like 3 stim packs, and you need some glowing fungus.
Do we have that stuff?
You've got the rare materials and probably the purified water. Stim packs might be an issue, and I don't think you have any glowing fungus.
That's because Rebecca ate the glowing fungus last game.
I did. I totally did.
Oh,
Well, we needed that to make that, so it was
We
like,
needed-
yeah, go right ahead. It's radioactive. I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah.
What do I need?
Sorry.
What do I need to make fury?
you need buff out and a berserk syringe.
That's a lot of stuff.
Just gonna put out there that in a different game, in a different life, my doctor scientist was secretly running off of Psycho almost all the time. He had to be secretive about it because of the raider in his group that he didn't want to. Former raider, he didn't want to make angry. He liked her, but yeah.
But yeah, like you're kind of looking, like kind of just going through recipes in your head. You're like, okay, don't have everything for that. Don't have everything for that. Don't have everything for
Yeah,
that.
wondering what I can make.
Not a lot, but at least you have a place where you can make them when you find things. You could make jet.
Hey, Boise, do you want more jet?
Well, it's useful.
How do I make jet fuel?
You need some flamer fuel and some jet.
In case you're wondering why it's a terrible drug.
I'll make some just regular jet to start.
All right, so you'd have to go back to Janus to get the materials.
No. Never mind. Well, can we disassemble this chem lab?
No,
Okay.
but you can make note as to where it is.
That's true. At least we have it.
And we can make the place look worse so that there's less likely for anyone else to come by.
Let's tastefully trash the place.
Yeah. It's hard to make it worse, but you guys do your best.
Well, I mean, make it not obvious. There's a chem table inside when I saw it from outside.
Gotcha. Like throw a tarp over it and throw some debris on it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Make it look like the roof collapsed and had some soft material in it for insulation.
Perfect. All right. But we'll say that, you guys, at this point, you feel you have fairly thoroughly explored this town. There's not a lot in here that you haven't already picked up or ransacked or discovered. And you can make your way back to where you left Oakland. That's what I thought.
It wasn't too bad of a run. Not as useful as it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there they are, Mass. You guys will see Oakland sitting on the front steps of this place with another guy.
Hey, another guy.
So,
Who's this?
I'm Mass.
Oh, Mass! I thought you said ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Nah,
real
you're
funny.
the only ass here.
Wow.
Fair. Well, actually, boys.
Oh, great! I'm about to be ass-splained.
Oakland introduces him as Mass.
Hmm.
He was
Hi there.
wandering through the area, and I didn't want him to head into that radiation and get dead. And he isn't hostile, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'd hate to think you kept him around if he was hostile.
Wasn't a lot you guys left that you didn't check in town.
Well, I mean, a lot of rad roaches.
We found steaks.
Well, what is it? Like the afternoon now?
It is. It's like 2:30ish.
Well, if you find folks are done looting Radiation Village with all those nuclear ghouls, I'd like to move on to some greener pastures and get away
All
from
right.
radiation.
What are you thinking?
He holds up the device, turns until the beeping starts getting really loud. That way.
All right.
And I'm just going to keep using the device to lead us to Syria. But getting you to scout because you're a way better scout than me, Boise.
That's what they tell me.
I mean, yeah. Damn good at it.
All right, we're off. Just a minute. I'll take off the hazmat suit, put my gear back on.
Better?
Oh, I can feel my fingertips again. My dainty little fingertips.
Let's go see where the repeater goes.
Perfect. All right. So yeah. So kind of like following this this beacon that you have, kind of like you don't know how far exactly you're headed. The strength, you would guess based off of the strength of the signal and the fact that they needed a repeater to get from Bleaksford to where the protectrons are. Probably half a day should get you there. So wherever it's leading you to, you'll probably get there, at night.
Cool.
But I will need whoever is navigating to give me a perception and survival roll.
Oh no.
So just so you're aware there before you roll B, in the Winter Vaden book, there's actually like narrative-based journey rules
Okay.
that work fairly well. So the difficulty is based off of like whether you've been there before, whether you have a map, so on and so forth. So the difficulty for this particular area is 2 goes down to is 3 goes down to 2 because of the triangulation device you guys have made.
Okay.
And then you can choose whether you're going to like basically go cautiously, which means it'll take longer, but that difficulty goes down. Whether you travel normally, in which case the difficulty goes down by 1, but complication range is 19 or 20. Or whether you're going to double time it, which difficulty doesn't change, takes half as long, but the complication range is 17 to 20. And because you have Pathfinder, I'll let you re-roll a d20 on it for free.
Okay.
Do the dangerous one.
The fast?
Yeah, out of character, just keep doing the dangerous one until something actually happens. Come on, when you're playing Fallout, do you ever slow down? Or do you just tank across the battlefield?
There you go. There's your complication, buddy.
Woo!
All right. And you can re-roll the 17 actually because of your... Oh, you did re-roll the 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a 16.
It was a 16. All right.
You want a difficult, basically the only option that doesn't reduce the difficulty.
All right. And the other thing is everybody can assist, but by describing what they do to assist determines what skill they use. So you could use like perception and survival to keep an eye out for raiders and animals. You could use like strength and athletics to like move dead cars out of the way, that sort of thing.
And this is for walking to the new place?
This is for heading to the new place.
Can I use my intelligence and science just to basically ensure that the repeater is staying accurate?
Absolutely can. So intelligence and science, 1 die.
Intelligence, science.
And then I would like to use my intelligence, science, and my eyeball to get
Ooh,
it
no.
in the sky to help keep us heading in the right direction.
Can I quick change into my lab coat for walking and re-roll that science?
Sure. All right. Yeah. Why don't we call that perception in science, Mike?
I got 1 hit that.
Okay. Should have only been 1 die because you were assisting. And I'll be generous and I'll say that it's the success as opposed to the complication.
Thank you, and my apologies for.
No worries.
Wow, that was.
What would Rebecca like to do to help?
There's not much she can do, really. This is not her forte. Oh, wait, no. On the science?
You can roll whatever you like based off of how you are helping on the journey.
Yeah, like you could treat people so that it's, for example, so that we're not held up by potential injuries or sprains.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I will use medicine.
All right, so 1 die.
Wow. Wow. I used all my luck up last night. Every bit of it.
It's okay. It just means that when we get to our Friday game, it'll be real interesting. We're getting the 20s now. We're getting the ones then.
Yeah, I think so.
And for mass, so the party's basically shouldering their gear and starting to press on, following this beeping device off into the wastelands.
Yeah, I could do some survival perception.
Okay. Perfect.
So since it's assist, it's only one, right?
Correct. And if you right click on the skill, it allows you to choose the ability that you're using.
On the scale?
Yeah. So on your character sheet.
Okay. Yep.
Under abilities.
Yep.
If you go down, right click on survival.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh. Use perception, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll 1, something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly like that.
Okay.
And just, I don't know how familiar you are with the 2d20 system overall, but low is good. It's the anti-D&D. But with Oakland's help and with Smith's help, and you actually have an action point out of all of that.
Wow.
2 complications, but
Well, I mean, Oakland wanted a fun time. Not a long time.
yeah. All right. So those of you who got complications, which would be Rebecca and Boise, both of you can roll a d20 for me.
Yeah, we have a 2 and a 3.
All right, a 2 and a 3.
Shame those couldn't have been the actual rolls, right?
Yeah, that would have been so much nicer. All right. So you guys travel for most of the afternoon into the evening, following this thing, and after a while, like the constant, unending, droning beeping just starts to wear at you. And basically everybody is in kind of low spirits until you rest. The difficulty of all of your charisma tests go up by 1. And on top of that, it's a particularly arduous journey and everybody is hungry. But you push through. You're like, okay, we're probably not... We'll see what's there. It'll be dark when we get there. We'll make a decision at that point. So as you travel through the wasteland for like the afternoon and into the early parts of the evening and even the early parts of the night, and you finally through forest and trees and like little like shacks in the middle of nowhere and rusted out cars in the woods and a couple of dead and carrion scavenged red stags here and there. You finally get to where the signal seems to be coming from. And it is, it looks like a gated cement bunker. There are a couple of lights on, not many, enough to show that there is some trickle of power there. But there's a flag flying, like a kind of tattered enclave flag flying from outside.
Huh.
No sign of any people, but you do see a couple of protectrons inside the gate, but outside the bunker.
Have they noticed us yet?
You're not nearly close enough for them to notice you yet.
I'll look at the others and say, before we try to destroy, at least let me try and go and shut them down first.
Okay.
All right. I'm running low on fly swatter ammunition anyway.
All right, then if nobody stops him, he's going to suggest people get in position just in case, and then sneak around them as best to get behind one of them and shut it down.
I hope he's been working on his sneaking skills since the last time we tried to crouch anywhere.
Just hear his knees creaking.
Rubbing his hands together aggressively, licking his lips, going, "Yeah, here we go, buddy."
Right? He's just excited out of... What? Guys, don't kill it. Let me convert it into a useful robot. Next level, I'll take robotics level 2. So I could... And then next one after that will be robotics level 3 so that I can make them go suicide bomb.
All right. So, as I explained in the Discord, finding post-apocalyptic maps is really, really hard. So, taking a page from Tabletop, basically each of these kind of index cards that you guys should be able to see, so you might have things set right, is a zone, and then the lines show you what zone is next to what zone.
Path to the gate to the bunker entrance has cover for 2 combat dice. Bunker interior, corridor, factory floor.
Exactly. And then obviously if you guys try something weird, like, rather than going through the gate, I'm going over the fence, then we'll adjudicate from there, but this shows you like a basic layout of an approach. I have done some that are more convoluted than this, but... all right, but Oakland, you're sneaking up on them, are you?
Yep, I'm going to try and sneak around from the side, because it looks like there's trees and bushes all around there.
Yep, there's
try
trees.
to stick as much cover as I can.
There's trees and bushes all the way up to the fence.
Excellent. Wait a minute, is this all lively and green?
It is. I mean, there's some forest in Fallout, especially in parts of California. I mean, it's been a long while since the bombs fell.
Yeah.
So
now trees and everything are starting to recover.
Exactly. But yeah, there is fairly decent cover all the way up to the fence, and then you look and it's like an 8-foot fence with like razor wire around the top.
and the robots are on the outside of the fence?
They're on the inside. They're at the bunker.
Oh. Okay. Can I use my multi-tool to cut the chain link on the fence?
You
I'm
can
gonna do the good old classic snip, 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 snip. 20 minutes later, finally lay down the chunk of fence, sneak in.
Give me a perception and survival roll.
Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for completion of task.
Roll. Oh, and my eye go. How do I roll eye go?
Yeah, you would have to just like roll.
Add a +1 to my dice. Sure.
No, because it has different numbers than you do. That does not. Yeah, you'll just have to like roll a d20 for him. All right. So you pull out your multi-tool and start to cut through the wire. And there we go. Take 2 points of energy damage. To your left leg.
Congratulations.
Basically, as you start to cut through it, there's like a jolt that passes through your hand, down your arm, through your body, and out your leg.
Yeah, over my armor, and over my armor, and off my boot. As it absorbs the energy damage.
Perfect. But yes, this there is definitely current flowing to this fence, or to the gate, or the wall. But now, being aware of that, you can keep your eye open and be a little bit more cautious. And in a little bit, and you guys do smell ozone in the air as the fence discharges. But you do get through the gate, through the fence.
Excellent. And then I guess it's a stealth.
It is a stealth roll to sneak up on them.
I'm slightly better than last. I'm going to borrow.
Just return it when you're done.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Did not get any of them. I don't have anything. I have luck.
I don't know how much luck you have left.
5.
I don't think you have 5 because you guys have spent a ton since this started.
Yeah, I've been not spending.
Okay.
I convinced everybody else to spend theirs because they had moments where they really needed to spend it. But I've been really lucky so far, so. Except for now, when it actually matters. It's 1 luck, right?
It's 1 luck to reroll 1 die.
I'll do 2. Reroll. Fuck off. Failure.
Alright. So Oakland starts to sneak up on them.
And decides to scream.
And Oakland, you're like, okay, sneak, sneak, sneak. And then, like, you step on a twig and it makes a noise and there's no reaction. And then you let out this like, huh! And then like, intruder! Intruder!
Well,
It was
so
nice
much for
knowing
that. Oh.
That is going to be 3 energy damage, piercing 3 to your right arm.
you. Right arm?
Yeah.
Right arm has 2 energy.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 points. Not enough for an injury, though.
Nope.
But you are up nice and close there. There is no doubt in anybody's mind that they have noticed as a bunch of laser fire just erupts.
It's not even like indirect. It's clearly at you.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, they accidentally shot in your direction. No, it's like deliberate.
It's like, fuck you stupid robots. You should have just let me turn you off. Now we have to kill you.
All right. Boise, you're up.
What a wonderful thing.
Yay.
Man. So I'm glad we had that second 10mm because I haven't had the chance to fix mine. Time for me to run in because it's 2 zones.
Yep.
I'll take aim at one of the projectrons and then spend the AP to shoot it.
Okay.
Fortunately, I don't have a difficulty increase even if that mattered, which it doesn't, thankfully, because it's not a second shot.
What's your second action? The difficulty goes up by 1, but it doesn't matter.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Well, I had a half-decent 10mm again.
Boing!
Well, good thing I have aim, so I can at least try and get rid of that. Nope.
Oh!
Nope.
Jesus!
Nope. It was determined.
meant to be.
Yep.
Holy. That
Right.
sucks.
Smiths, you're up.
So how does
This is what I get for free and pasting the bandits and the dragon this week.
how does moving the zones work?
So as a minor action, you can move 1 zone. As a major action, you can move 2 zones.
And the range on my pistol is same zone?
What's the range on your pistol?
Ooh. Close quarters affects piercing 1.
It's a range of close, which is same zone. Close quarter just means there's no penalty for shooting at somebody in the same zone.
If they decide to make out with you.
I will just move to the gate then.
Okay.
And
Like, you can still fire, just the difficulty is higher.
I'll take a pot shot then. Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I'll take a pot shot. I'd unplugged my ears again. Am I not still replugged? Hello?
That
Mhm.
is...
There we go.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. That is a miss because of the range.
Oh no. Well,
Okay.
I tried.
Rebecca.
Oh, I'm not useful in these situations. I will move up to the gate, but I'm gonna try to stay hidden.
All right.
I am cleanup crew, not first line fighter.
Okay. You can make a stealth roll.
Well, I can roll some dice for stealth. Sneak.
All right.
1 success.
You do.
Well, I mean, they're kind of distracted.
Yeah. I do what I can to sneak.
You make your way up there as stealthy as you think you can be.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oakland.
I'm up close and personal with this thing, right?
You're not in melee with it yet, but you're within probably 10, 15 feet of it.
I don't think I can hack it while it's actively attacking.
No, I think you need a higher level of robotics for that.
Yeah, I think that's level 3.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I tried to be a hero. Now I'm a bad guy. I'm so sorry, you stupid robots.
Oh, and I should specify for Oakland and Boise. Now that you guys are up there, you can see like there is a door to the bunker, but it is a big solid door that is closed. There does seem to be a terminal attached to it.
If we can make it to that terminal, I can hack that. I'm pretty sure Professor Smiths can hack as well, right?
I actually do that, Valkyrie.
I got a machete. I can hack.
Yeah, I'll fire my my laser rifle. I'm not taking aim because of move action, fall back.
Okay.
Because I can still fire at them for the next zone because I've got the rifle instead of the pistol.
All right. That is a hit. No action points because you're sick, but a hit.
Of course.
Piercing 1.
Which unfortunately bounces off their cover. Oh, piercing. Yeah.
Bounces off their armor.
No, bounces off their cover. Doesn't even get to hit them. All right, mass. Just a quick mechanic rundown there, Sam. On your turn, everybody gets 2 actions. You get a minor action and a major action. A minor action is things like you can move 1 zone, you can aim, which lets you re-roll an attack roll, one of your d20s on the attack. You can like interact with something to like take something out of your pocket, etc., etc. Major actions are for things that usually require skill rolls.
Okay. So yeah, I'll at least move to the gate with the others. So, what do we know for a fact about those robots?
They are protectrons. Protectrons are like a kind of like a general purpose robot that are designed for specific functionality, like policemen, firemen, nurse, so on and so forth. The party has been tracking what seem to be enhanced protectrons better than the floor model.
Okay.
That were being remotely controlled, and everything has led them here. They have laser weapons built into their arms and graspy claws.
Okay, so range and melee weapons.
They have both.
Yeah, so like use. So the action points. How does that work?
So you can use those to buy extra d20s when you're making a roll.
Yeah.
1 action point buys you 1 die. 2 action points buy you That's another die, and then 3 more buy you a third die for a maximum of 5 dice. When you make any skill roll, if you roll equal to or less than a skill that's tagged, you will generate 2 successes. Successes in excess of the difficulty generate action points, and you can store up to 6 in the party pool for
Okay.
later use.
So for now, we don't have one.
For right now, you don't have any.
Okay. So even if I move to,
Yeah, even if you moved all the way up, there would be no
Yeah.
action points left to take
Yeah.
another major action.
okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just for now I'll just stick there with the others.
Okay. Protect on.
Is it an action to like grab? I do have Molotov cocktails and stuff like that. Is it an action?
I usually say that they are part of the action to throw them.
Okay. So later, if I decide to, it's included.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of them is going to close on Boise and saying like, capture the intruder for experimentation.
What about my rights as a citizen?
This one. This one is actually just going to stand there and basically kind of broadcast. Not really. It doesn't really speak, but you pick it up on the transceiver since you're close enough. It says, "Mother, we have intruders."
Mother.
That can't be good.
And then it is going to.
It's just a Nosferatu.
And then it is going to shoot lasers at Oakland because Oakland shot at them. Ooh, that will hit right in the torso. 3 damage, piercing 1.
I have torso 4 energy.
4
So,
energy? Okay, perfect. So yeah, so you're... I mean, it gets a little bit warm, but otherwise you're fine.
That's scary.
That one is going to move, and it is going to also try to capture somebody for experimentation. Must follow orders, must obey mother.
Such a good kid.
So Boise, the two they seem intent on actually trying to like physically grab you and restrain you, and you've heard them talk about for experimentation.
Wow.
You're up. Oh, actually, at the start of the round, kind of like over the loudspeakers, you hear this female voice saying, "Thank you, my children. Project Maria may now commence. Please restrain our visitors. Do not harm them." And then Boise's up.
Oh, good. Just in time for the winter season. Now, I don't like being experimented on. That's kind of the problem. So, the first one that tried to grab me, I'm gonna try to shoot with my less effective gun.
Okay.
Because it's still better to try and shoot than try and stab.
That is a hit and an action point.
Yeah, I'll share the love between the two of them. Ugh, of course.
That bounces right off its torso.
Yep. Womp womp.
Okay. Still have your minor action if you'd like.
Well, they're not trying to shoot. Nah, I'll just take cover in case they change their mind to shoot.
Okay. Smiths, you're up.
I don't want to be. Wait. Do we have somebody up in there?
Yeah, Boise's up there.
Come on.
I ran in because Oakland pissed everyone off.
I'll go up there with him, and then I'll try to shoot a Protectron.
Okay.
Nope. Holy.
All right, Rebecca.
Can't be good. I'm going to try to shoot one of the Protectrons in the center mass.
Okay.
Torso.
Okay. Are you moving up?
I think that's the only way it's going to work. Let me just check my... Yeah, close quarters is the same zone, right?
Close range is same zone, yes. Close quarters means there's no penalty if it's in melee with you.
Okay. Yeah, range is C on a pipe gun.
Yep.
Alright, so apparently I'm moving up. And then taking a shot at them.
You're moving up. Might not be the best idea, but hey, it's what
Yeah, I know. But
it's what you got.
I gotta do something. Actually... Oh no, it's the same range. Never mind. I was like, I've got a shotgun! No, it's the same range, and I'm worse at it.
It's the same skill.
No, it isn't.
Shotguns?
When I click on it, it says that it uses big guns.
What?
It shouldn't.
Yeah. That was me not changing things.
Okay, thank you. There we go. I'll make sure I use it next round.
Right. But that is a hit. Right in its right leg.
Oh no, it would be the torso.
Torso, yeah.
I called center mass.
Which bounces right off its armor.
Yeah.
Oakland. Everybody has run forward as you fell back.
Looks nervously at the whole thing, and then summons up his liquid courage demons and goes back in. Taste my ways, a wifle.
Oof.
I am going to spend a luck to roll that.
Okay.
Now I'm burning my luck. Oh my god.
Oh.
Fuck off, really?
Oh. It's so funny because I always see these rolls. I'm like, Foundry's weird. But when I was playing D&D today, in 3 separate combats, a rogue rolled a 13 for initiative. So it's like, it's not just Foundry. That is, however, a successful hit.
Two damage, piercing 1.
Right. That almost seems to have an effect. It seems like their armor is built to... They're more rugged than reflective. I.e. their energy damage resistance is less than their physical damage resistance. But as you fire, there's like a... Your gun is making a strange whining noise.
Oh, come on. I just got you.
And that will take us to Mass.
Yeah, okay. So after seeing that, I don't have any energy weapons on me. The idea I have is putting myself between the back robots and the front one on the right.
Okay.
So he shoots his laser at me, and I can try to dodge it so he shoots his friend.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, you can go in there. If you don't want to attack, you can make a agility plus athletics roll, which will raise your defense, which is the difficulty to hit you.
Okay, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Character sheet. So I go on athletics, right?
Yep.
Use agility.
Yep.
I just rolled 1 dice.
No, 2 dice.
2 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The default is 2 dice. It's only 1 dice if you're helping somebody.
Okay.
Right. 1 success is enough to raise your defense, and things like wanting like him missing you to hit his buddy, you can spend a point of luck to make like a story declaration. Which is, so you could do that, like if he misses you, you could spend a point of luck to basically drive the story in a narrative way that you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about that until he shoots you and misses.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. So this guy is going to try to grab Boise because they have orders. Nope. They're like, Mom, can't I shoot him? I'm better at that. The one up to the north is going to try to grab Mass. Not going to try to shoot, he's going to try to grab. Your defense bonus still applies either way.
Yeah.
That is a miss because you dodged. And this one. Ooh, he's got 4 targets to choose from. 3 because Boise's engaged. Between Rebecca, Smiths, and Oakland, who has the lowest current luck?
Out of who, sorry?
Probably me. My
have
current luck is only 2.
Smiths is 0.
Oh!
Sorry,
Oh.
Smith.
Ouch.
I've used all my luck.
Oof.
So it is going to grab him.
Uh-oh.
For 2 physical damage to your torso, and it basically grabs you. It's like, come with me, Mother would like a birthday gift.
Uh-oh.
Nice knowing you. Bye.
I never did switch my clothing before I got into this fight. I just ran in. So my lab coat has, probably the 1 basic protection, I think?
No.
Oh.
Not even, so I'll just take 2 then. Oh no, not 2 injuries, 2 damage.
And at the start of the next round, over the loudspeaker, guest, not gift, guest. Bring me
Your
birthday
armor.
guests.
Your Raider armor should negate the 2 damage. Yeah,
But I didn't put it on though, because I put on a lab coat when we were walking.
Yeah, you can't
So
wear
I could breathe.
you can't wear outfits and armor at the same time.
Yeah, I forgot, so that's on me.
And so the robots basically, it's like, I will bring this as a gift, and then Mother over the loudspeaker is like, no, not a gift, a guest, please. And they were like, would you please come with us, as they reach out with their grabby claws.
I got grabbed, so I might be going left.
Boise, you're up.
It's the best of times, it's the worst of times. Oh. That's... Alright, I'm going to... Since I can't go into the interior yet anyway, and I need to change zones, I'm going to move back out to the gate with my switching to my hunting rifle to shoot the one carrying Smiths.
Okay. That is a hit and 2 action points.
Ooh.
Right in the head.
Yeah. Well, as is my hunting rifle, I guess I'll spend the action points for gun fu to share the love.
Okay.
Since I have to declare before I do my damage. That's what I want.
Ooh, there you go. Piercing 1, 9 damage.
Well, piercing 2, because 2 effects.
Yeah. So all 9 damage it gets through. Yeah, their heads do not seem to be nearly as armored.
Yeah.
And the piercing doesn't apply to the others, but they still take 6.
Which is still enough for the stun. Praise be Bunker Butt.
So a bunch of shots ring up, just like, cocking that rifle, like, fanning the hammer sort of thing. And all 3 of the robots are stunned. Which means they do not get any actions when their turn comes around. Smiths, you are no longer grabbed.
Nice. Okay.
And you guys did all notice that the heads seem to be much more fragile than the bodies.
Is there like one Protectron that's more shot up than the others?
Yep, the one that was holding you.
I'll shoot that one.
Okay.
Oh my god, did I hit?
You did hit.
Right in the leg. Bang. For 3. Or 4.
Some of that, like, there's some sparks and stuff from that leg. He's still standing, but that definitely actually affected him.
Ooh.
Rebecca.
I would like to switch guns.
Okay.
As I shout out, we don't want to be guests. Oh, why is it giving me a... Ammo shotgun shells not found. That's weird, because it says shotgun shell.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't say shotgun shells. Like, the syntax has to be exact for it to pick up the ammo count. Should work for you now.
Okay. Alrighty. Center mass.
Okay.
2 successes?
Yeah, that is a hit. No action point because you're sick.
Yep. But 5 dice.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's something on all of them.
Okay, so shotguns. So because it's vicious, that's 14 damage.
Ow.
And then because it is spread, that is 4 additional hits of 7 damage each.
Wow.
Well, that one got
Okay,
mowed.
then.
So yeah, that one gets blown away.
When Rebecca says she doesn't want to go to a party, she means it.
Right. Oakland.
It does calculate vicious into the damage, it seems.
Oh,
So it was 10 and then hits for 5. But
Okay.
still.
Still, that is enough to drop it.
Yeah. That's why I was like, still, that's a shit kicking.
All right. Oakland, you're up.
Same as before, just a little bit more. I'll aim this time.
Okay. Are you just shooting in general, or you have noticed that the heads are harder to hit because difficulty goes up by 1 for a called shot, but they are less armored.
Well, don't they have two cover right now? So
Yeah,
Two-
but that's dice that are rolled, so they might be nothing. And you guys are in the zone, so unless they use an action to take cover, they don't even benefit from that.
while I would like to be able to do that sort of level of shooting, I'm not.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll risk where it goes.
All right.
But at least I aim.
All right.
So I'll take 19 reroll.
Yep. That is a hit. So it's piercing 2. That is some damage on target.
Nice. And it hit him in where?
In the left arm. No, arm number 3. Left arm.
Left.
No, left leg. Sorry. I need to learn how to read. All right, Mass, you're up.
Yeah, well, so after I see the heads blown up, I think I'll try to get my pipe wrench and give it a go at the heads on the robot in front of me.
Perfect. All right. So that so on your character sheet under weapons, just under
Yep.
just click on pipe wrench and a pop-up should come up.
2 rolls, as always.
Yep. That is a hit.
Okay. So
Yep.
what do you know? What do you need?
So under the again on the weapons tab underneath where the damage, it's like 3 with an icon plus 2 with an icon. You just click that and it'll roll your damage for you.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oof. So 4. It's not quite down, but you do ring his bell pretty hard.
Okay.
They both miss their actions because they are stunned. That'll take us to Boise.
Well. I guess I'll take aim and shoot at one of the other ones.
Okay.
Well, I still can.
Oh, there's a solid hit.
Feel the love. And I'll take the 1 to share the love, like I mentioned.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh.
That's torsos. But that's still torsos.
Yep. That is still. Which one were you aiming? Which one were you shooting primarily? The more wound or the less wounded one?
The less wounded.
Okay. That is enough to drop that. So 11 damage carries over. No piercing, but still enough to drop that one.
His Boise knows that the rifle counts when it shoots.
Yeah. So after a pitched battle with these protectrons, and they lay there like sparking. Their voice boxes are like, "Mother, We have failed. I see light. Meow.
Oh god, they went.
Oh, how wasn't it? That was unnecessary, man.
I am heading towards the light.
No, don't. No.
But you guys are standing outside the bunker near a terminal.
Can I just, for conscience sake here, do they have human brains in their heads?
Are you opening one up?
Yeah.
They do.
That's
Yeah.
not a normal thing for these guys.
It's mixed in here and there. It's why I have such a hard just putting them down rather than shutting them down. At least I shut down the body and lock it in, low power mode. I don't kill the brain.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how exactly that would work out.
Do we know about like robo brains? Are they common knowledge?
They're not super common knowledge, but those of you with robotics as a perk have heard of them.
I don't have robotics as a perk.
Oakland does.
But as you stand there and you kind of like peel open the casing, I mean, it's not hard. Some of these took headshots from a hunting rifle. You kind of peel open the casing, and yes, there are definitely fleshy bits inside.
Grimace a little bit, and we need to shut this program.
I also enjoy purple milkshakes.
And as you kind of get the resolute look on your face, is like, we need to shut down this program. There's a bing and a hissing of hydraulics as the bunker door starts to open, and that's where we'll pick it up next week.
Uh-oh.
The camera zooms in
next
on your
week.
resolute look, then it backs off.
Exactly.
Not next week, because next week's Torg.
All right, next week is Torg Eternity in 2 weeks. But having gotten to this milestone of coming into the basically the finale of this story, everybody's luck refreshes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
Yay! That hurt.
I
Mine only was up to 4.
I
but
statistically need to have like maxed out luck to deal with all the 20s today.
Yes.
still, that was gross.
The fact that it kept repeating the same numbers over and over again. Well,
I have 6 luck again. Oh my god, I feel so lucky.
Well, in the game, I did reference the marksman in that one. Rolled 2 bad rolls. One was a 20. Rerolled the 20. It was another 20. Rerolled the other die, trying to at least offset it, and it came back as a 20.
Mhm.
I always remember Yorick failing a roll that he really wanted to make, spending 2 luck to reroll the 2 d20s, and both of them coming up 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the
bad.
car engine?
That was the car engine.
Yep. That was, oh god, that whole scene was just so bad.
that
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
the engine rifle getting screwed just was a bad time, but at least it wasn't the fight with the raider boss.
True.
But everybody gets 234 XP.
what's our experience total right now?
I set everybody to 1500, which is what you needed for level 6 because you guys were so close last time. So this should bring you to 1734.
Am I supposed to be level 6?
Yeah, just that way there's parity with the party.
Okay, so I need to just update like all my stats and adjust my skill, I think, because I've literally based everything on level 1.
Yep. So so every level you'll get 1 more hit point, 1 more skill point, and you'll get to choose another perk.
Okay.
And then I'll go through and we'll adjust your gear a little bit as well based on level. But there we go. So we'll see everybody in a couple of weeks. Sam, thanks for joining us. Hope we entertained you enough that you'll come back.
Yeah, it could be fun. Yeah.
Excellent. And we will finish off the finale of this particular story next time.
Nice.
We try to be entertaining.
It was a pleasure.
Perfect.